Hey, what's up everybody? Simplified Comic Guy here. And of course, this is the InvestComics.com Hot Picks companion video to go along with the what's printed on the site. So let's go over to Hot Picks for 21st, September 21st, new comic book day. So there's a couple things coming out from DC that you might want to look for. 3 books in particular: Rebirths, Trinity #1, which is done by Francis Manable. He does the writing and the penciling, and it has a really cool cover with Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That was one of my favorite covers of the week. So Trinity #1, look out for that. Again, that's a variant cover. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'll be looking for it. Then we have Cyborg #1, which is written by John Semper, no relation, bad joke, and it has art by Will Conrad, so check that out. And then last but definitely not least, we have Raven #1, which is written by the great Marv Wolfman, who of course gave us DC Comics Presents, which introduced the new Teen Titans back in the day, which George Perez had a Jim Starlin classic cover, and still a very hot book to get your hands on if you can. At a good price. It seems to be steadily rising every month. And on that note, this video is not just for people who are trying to make money, in the speculation market, but it's also for just regular readers, who want to find out what books are coming out, #1, and who also want to get a jump on some of these books because they might sell out if they have, a certain type of distribution run. Anyways, get back to books. So also with DC, we have a new Batman crossover story arc that begins in Batman #7, titled Night of the Monster Men. Moving on to Marvel, they are continuing with their Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, which is really cool cause. Kudos to Marvel for doing that. So go ahead and support it. That book will be Thor #11, cover and art by Pasquale Ferry. Also from Marvel, we're gonna have the debut of Dead Fist. Yes, I said it, Dead Fist. It could be possible that this is a mix of Iron Fist and Deadpool. As crazy as it sounds, that could be the case. And that character is going to appear in Deadpool vs. Gambit #5, which is a really fun series to read if you haven't already checked it out. Highly recommend it. Funny stuff. Good stuff. Marvel's also going to be doing a homage cover this month with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. #9, which is going to be paying homage to Daredevil #179. Classic Frank Miller cover. So check that out as well. Moving on to the indies, we got Image Comics has 7 to Eternity #1. This might be a hot book to look out for, okay? The people working on it are the reason why it's going to be hot, and I'll list those names right now. We have Rick Remender as writing, we have Jerome Pena, and Matt Hollingsworth on the art. So this is going to be a hot book, so look out for it if you can, so you don't got to get it on the second print. Also in the indies, we got IDW doing a major crossover storyline with the whole ROM, the whole ROM and Revolutions Micronaut deal, but specifically in the Revolutions area. We're gonna have Revolutions #1 coming out. That's by the awesome Colin Bunn. We're gonna have ROM Revolutions #1. That's gonna have a variant cover done by Rob Liefeld, and it actually is a really cool cover. So I actually like the cover that Rob Liefeld did. Really cool. Just classic ROM. Also There's going to be ROM number 3, and that's going to be a crossover with a cool variant from J.K. Woodward. There's also a very highly recommended read that comes out this month, and that comes out this week, on Wednesday. It's going to be a limited series called Britannia number 1, and it's going to be by Peter Milligan with art by Juan Jose Reyes. Then we're going to have Antarctic Press. You know, they did the whole Steam Wars thing. It was very successful. There's going to be a trade coming out, and it's going to be called Steam Wars Chronicle number 1 to tie together the Steam Wars run. Again, very successful. So there's going to be a lot of people picking that up. From Titan, we have a couple things. We have the Dark Legends of the Flame number 1. That looks like a cool book. And then one of my favorite covers, we have Sydney versus the Wicked Wolf, Amigo Comics. Just call it Sydney versus the Wolf, Amigo Comics. It's a one-shot. Comes very highly recommended. You know, Amigo's been having some great hits, you know, with Unleashed and all that. A few other books they put out not this month, but a couple months ago. So you might want to check that out. It's a one-shot, but good story from what I hear. Let's see what's next. Not much next. Okay, so we covered that. And then also gonna mention a couple because it's on the Hot Picks site. They were mentioning a few hot toys which came out, you know, toys figures. So to go over that real quick, there's 4 of them that they listed. We have a Funko Pop. It's called DC Heroes number 140. It's the Golden Age Batman, and that's the Spec series. Okay, I'm not too familiar with Funkos. I got a lot back there, but so that's one to look out for. That's a hot one. We got Marvel Miniature Series 68. It's a giant size X-Men. Then we got Bandai Gundam Converge, and that's a box of 10 figures. There you go. Oh my, where's my up? But yeah, with the Bandai Gundam Converge, you're getting 10 figures. Not bad. And then last but not least is Star Wars The Force Awakens, the 12-inch Rey figure. And that's gonna be new. And InvestComics number 442 companion video. I hope I could have helped somebody out, you know, finding or, you know, putting a book out there that they might be interested in. And happy hunting, a new comic book day. Don't forget to check out InvestComics.com. And if you haven't already gotten into my contest for this awesome Batman number 635, this is the first appearance of, this is the first Red Hood. Super hot book right now. So if you want to get on this, there's details and there's a couple other contests on their site. So go check it out. So for the people who know me on YouTube, take care, guys. And for everybody else, just meeting for the first time, nice to meet you. Take care. Semper Fi, Comic Guy out.